Despite my 4% recovery, I've decided to go for it. I cannot bring myself to throw away a third stage or forfeit the tour. So I'm going to sacrifice my body on the altar of Zwift. That's all I got. For the love of this, because I've been looking forward to this stupid thing for quite some time, and I don't want to poop out on it. I want to finish it. Even if it means my own death. And as of now, it looks like it's going to mean my own death. So yeah, go ahead and smash that like button and give me a word of encouragement down below, because my wife will like to read that after I'm dead and gone. So thank you. Bye. Tour Watopia, stage 3. I don't want to let this go. I know I'll regret it big time, so I'm going to fight through. Also, I don't want to throw away a third stage, so I'm actually going to try as much as I can. Much to my surprise, these FRR races don't start out ultra spicy. There's definitely a kick at the very beginning to get the momentum, to get the peloton moving for sure. But it's not like a full gas, poop your pants effort for like 60 seconds or anything. Just a few seconds, maybe 15 or so. And then, I mean, look at this. It kind of settles in pretty nicely, actually, especially for me, not feeling too great. I knew for sure I was not going to contest any of the sprints. I didn't in stage 2. Stage 1 was an individual time trial, so it was just time. So I try to just stay up with everybody, and that's really my goal, to stay in the top half. So I do put in a little bit more effort here to stay in the front half of the group, coming through the S's. If there were to be a split, it's probably going to be on these rollers, and I want to be on the front half of that split and the front half of the numbers. I don't want to lose any more time. I've already lost a great deal, so that's really my goal, kind of focusing more so on the GC, and again, throwing away the first 2 stages, trying to claw back as much time, aka for somebody like me who's still kind of ill, would be lose less time than I did previously. So in this case, stage 3, actually trying, actually putting in effort, actually doing my best that I physically can to stay in the front half of the group. I'm doing it pretty well, kind of falling off the back here on the volcano. I'm not paying too much attention to power. I'm just paying attention to this front portion of the group, probably 20, 25, 30 riders or so. I do pretty well until right about here. We'll say it's about 3/4, this first boardwalk or just before. That's where I start to lose them. Don't pay attention to my heart rate. It's a very cold room. I think that skews the reading a little bit. So I'm just doing my best, and this is where I started actually feeling pretty sick. I try to keep it consistent. I try to give it one last push on this last incline. Again, I'm feeling pretty sick at this point.
Do not throw up. Do not throw up. Do not throw up.
Good news and bad news there at the top of the volcano. The good news is I did not throw up. Got pretty close. Almost lived up to the family name, if you catch my drift there. The bad news is I lost the group that I was kind of trailing, or that had just passed me, I should say, on that descent, unfortunately. So I found this other group of guys. They came up from behind me, and I wanted to be with them, ideally the rest of the race, and especially this last bump in the road. This is the Zwift KOM reverse, I believe, and that's really the only punchy section right here. I knew beyond that it really wasn't bad. It's kind of long though. So I knew if I could just stay with them and be with them on the descent, it would be smooth sailing the remaining 4.5 miles, whatever it is. So really that was the goal, just to stay with them and again lose less time. I'm trying to claw back as much time as I can, and I want to say I did pretty good. I was shooting to do this in like an hour. That was kind of my anticipated goal of how long this stage would take. Did not hit that. Still have a good 3 miles or so at the 1 hour mark. So we'll roll in about 6-7 minutes later. No need to contest a sprint there. So I finished 1 hour and 6 minutes, 49 seconds. Not too bad. Look at this. Move up to 203rd on the overall standing. So it looks like I'm about 27 minutes behind the lead guy. you know what? For throwing away the first 2 stages, I'm okay with this. Yes, I still have a lot of time to make up. There's still several stages ahead of me. And considering my recovery score was 5% and I felt like crap all day long, this is a win. I'll take it. Now I just have to do this again and again and again and again, or ideally even better than that. So, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll have you know I woke up the next day to a 68% recovery. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video.